Is it possible that the very essence of human consciousness is merely a glitch, a bug triggered by the physical limitations of our brains during the infinite game of verbal association, the word chain game? This is the intriguing idea proposed by Professor Duan Yukong. At the heart of Professor Duan's theory lies two main components: the word chain machine and the consciousness bug. The word chain machine metaphor emphasizes the automatic and continuous nature of the human thought process. In this process, mental activity is likened to a continual game of word association, where each word or concept automatically triggers the next. Then there's the consciousness bug, which Professor Duan perceives as a limitation brought about by physical constraints, such as the brain's processing capacity and finite attention span. This bug, according to Duan, is a finite phenomenon triggered within the infinite process of the word chain game, suggesting that consciousness is not a smooth, error-free process, but rather one filled with discontinuities and ruptures caused by our brain's limitations in processing information. Furthering his theory, Professor Duan proposes that the subconscious can be viewed as the underlying mechanism that runs continuously during the word chain game. Consciousness, on the other hand, surfaces as a phenomenon triggered by a specific bug under certain conditions. The emergence of consciousness, or the appearance of the bug, can be seen as a transition from the subconscious to the conscious, reflecting a leap from the infinite to the finite. In this framework, understanding the workings of consciousness turns into explaining the bug chain, the discontinuities and incoherence in the conscious process, with the word chain, the continuous and automatic process of the subconscious. This means that to explain consciousness, one must understand how the subconscious, through its coherent thought activity, leads to the incoherent or ruptured phenomena in consciousness. Professor Duan's concept of the bug carries profound dual implications within his theoretical framework. These two layers of meaning together paint a complex picture of the emergence and operation of consciousness and its relationship with the subconscious. The first implication refers to the mental ruptures caused by the physical limitations of matter and energy. The bug is seen as a direct result of the physical constraints faced by humans as finite beings. These constraints include the maximum capacity of the brain to process information, the diffusion of attention, and the finiteness of memory. These factors lead to ruptures in the thought process, creating a boundary between consciousness and the unconscious. The second implication is the active mental process of abstracting or generalizing finite content. This process is at the heart of conscious activity, involving the extraction of patterns, principles, or concepts from specific experiences to form our understanding and predictions of the world. The dual implications of the consciousness bug offer a fresh perspective to understand the complexity of human thinking. On one hand, they highlight the foundational role of the subconscious in our thinking and behavior, and how consciousness exists as a finite, ruptured phenomenon. On the other hand, they also underscore the importance of consciousness for abstract thinking and understanding complex concepts, despite the limitations we face as finite beings. This perspective not only challenges traditional understandings of consciousness, but also suggests potential avenues for optimizing our thinking processes and identifying and correcting these bugs. Understanding the nature and causes of these bugs can help us better comprehend human cognitive limitations and potentials, thereby finding ways to increase efficiency and effectiveness in areas such as education, innovation, and personal development. In essence, Professor Duan's theory invites us to reconsider our understanding of consciousness and subconsciousness, and to explore the intriguing possibility that our conscious experience is not a seamless flow, but a series of ruptures and discontinuities, a chain of bugs in the word chain game of our minds.